Okay, Wednesday, August 18, 2021. Another month that just went by, and it's my favorite time of the year, summertime. And I mean, I'm grateful that, I don't have to, you know, do all that freaking drag shit. The gloves, the scarf, the earmuffs, the this, the that, and the bullshit, like, I've never seen so many clouds in my life every day. Every day, The freaking tropical storm, I don't think it had even hit Miami. But regardless, oh my god, I have a maggot just staring at me. Right, don't people got a life or something? People are miserable, but they don't even look for a way out. I mean, a real way out, which is thinking outside the box, like what? Why shit is so fucked up? We all like the definition of insanity. Doing shit always the same way, over and over again. You have the nerve to expect a different result. I'm pissed because, they changed the freaking rules over there at the program. So I just did 2 damn groups and I only got 1 Metro card. Like, I could have left an hour ago, like. At least another Mexican came in, So he was sitting in the back, just laughing at this freak show. So this maggot got the nerve to get insulted, for us not participating. That bitch wouldn't shut up. It was like, it's a freaking Virgo. It came running from the other room because there was another Aries. She's like, she got mustache and nasty bitch. But she feel always very uppity to, I'm also pissed because I missed my electrolysis on Monday. I didn't even know they scheduled that appointment. I had told them, I need Wednesdays so I don't forget. So I know Wednesday, I think always electrolysis. And that shit was an hour. I gotta wait until next week for just half an hour. They are so short-handed. Oops, sorry. They're so short-handed, you cannot speak and talk right now. This was the group, the last group that I sat down. And of course, she's a feminist and like, oh, you should not allow nobody to talk to you, not like that. You should not be like, Never, not a single time, you know, like what are our duties, what are our responsibilities. Goodbye. Go away. It was like, oh hell no. She's Indian from Guyana. And my friend said, you know, like, you know, that having, hello, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, need money? Money? Okay. Let me see. I don't think I got one. Oh shoot. $75? Sorry. That's all I got. Take care. You live around here? You live around here? You live around here? Yeah. You know this Bronx Works? They have different programs for women. They got great women's programs and stuff. It might help you out. I don't know. They're on East Tremont. On East Tremont, you just see that. There's Bronx Works. So you can look it up on your phone. That's where I go to. I go to that program. They got stuff.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
You're very welcome.
Bye. Bye.
Stay safe.
Thank you.
God bless you. Yeah, I just put the last dollar with this thing. I got 75 cents of it. I never seen any woman from, you know, with a hijab or hijab. I don't know what it's spelled. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm just pissed. Like, damn, I could have left an hour ago. Like, you know, I'm gonna stay for the raffle. Like, oh, shit, I'm not gonna be carrying garbage. All the freaking garbage they give us. And shit that didn't even fit me. They give you flip flops like this big. I got 10,000 flip flops. I got a. Oh shit! I guess I gotta take them to the pigs. That's where they're collecting for Haiti. No, I'm gonna take him to Flatbush. I don't trust a pig. I have a big bag, but I have to put flip flops too, you know? Because I know they need them. I know. I met people from, I used to know people from DR, so from Dominicana, which is not a republic. And I kept asking her, like, you're not gonna send any more? She said, oh no, that's too expensive. Well, I can pitch in. You know, somebody is just taking, you know, all this stuff, and like people that just give it to Housing Works or some bullshit like that. They're stealing all the money. They don't get it for the patients. They don't get it for us, for the patients. They used to give us, like, you know, like ham from a can, and that shit was like rubber. You know, some freaking hot dogs, nasty shit. That's what they give the milk. and you know it's a well-known secret, whatever. You know, those stores, they make millions and millions of dollars from housing work, the thrift shops. That's a good business, the thrift shops, you know. I used to have you know, my favorite one is Unique. They used to have on downtown Brooklyn, and I guess they couldn't pay. They got this place, I don't know, whatever. So this was the one that, like, you know, I'm gonna just read you a little bit, you know, like, you know, basically they want us to get married with some gay guy or something. All romantic relationships go through ups and downs, and they all take work, commitment, and willingness to adopt and change with your partner. Well, whether your relationship is just starting out or you're being together for years, there are steps you can take to build a healthy relationship, even if you experience a lot of failed relationships in the past or have struggled before, to rekindle the fires of romance in your current relationship. You know, I mean, like, they don't say, you know, you gotta lower your standards if you're a certain age or whatever, because, you know, I mean, men are not gonna sacrifice, and the ones that they do sacrifice, they're fucking simps. It's like, no, thanks, but no thanks. I got plenty of those, and I just cannot respect them. Just expecting all freaking day compliments, all freaking day, like, whatever. Like, I go like, that shit ain't normal. And they're gonna say, oh no, you got low self-esteem. No. I want, you know, a man, you know, that is not seeking, you know, their mother or something. I don't even know. So they say you can comfortable express what you can comfortable. Oh no, there's another page. Damn, this shit is long. You can find ways to stay connected, find fulfillment, and enjoy lasting happiness. They say, like, yes, of course, we gotta lower our standards. You know, I'm hoping to be somebody's, you know, side chick. You know, once a month we get together, whatever. We have nice dinner, whatever. Yeah. What the fuck was that? That's not a plane. It's like, and my friend in Florida, he went back to Florida. He's not leaving Florida. I'm like, damn, it took him years to get the fuck out of there. And then, like, he told me many times, all the shit is here so expensive, and it's this and that, and now he's back there, you know. So he told me that they've seen a lot of military action, transporting, you know, tanks and shit, you know, like, great. Every relationship is unique, and people come together for many different reasons. Part of what defines a healthy relationship is sharing a common goal for exactly what you want the relationship to be and where you want it to go. It's like, not about the man that we can find, you know, like, or, you know, or if they're talking to that man, you know, like, you know, the type of women he can find. It's about the goal. Interesting. Sharing a common goal for exactly what you want the relationship to be and where you want it to go. And that's something you'll only know by talking deeply and honestly with your partner. Well, we gotta talk their language. We gotta get to know them. We got to get to, like, I don't know what sign he is, you know, like, how did he relate to the world, how, like, you know, it's just, I mean, anyway, I'll keep quiet for now. However, there are also some characteristics that most healthy relationships have in common. Knowing these basic principles can help keep your relationship meaningful, fulfilling, and exciting. Whatever goals you are you are working together or challenges you are facing together. So these are basic principles. And who made them up? Some crackers. See how this is all social engineering? Well, I don't even know where it came out from. You maintain a meaningful emotional connection with each other. You each, so it's like, come on, how many men, I mean, they're emotional, and they're not simps. It's like, I'm not exaggerating, like the way the men, argue today and stuff. I mean, I think that was the best and only advice one of my friends told me. She told me, like, don't ever, get involved with a man who argue with you back, because that is just, I mean, like, this is true, like if we're very emotional, like, if you get another man who gets so freaking emotional, then it's like a fucking lesbian relationship, plain and simple. When you feel loved, it makes you feel accepted and valued by your partner, like someone truly gets you. Some relationships get stuck in peaceful coexistence, but without the partners truly relating to each other emotionally. While the union may seem stable on the surface, a lack of ongoing involvement and emotional connection serve only to add distance between two people. It's like, see, that's what they say. They want you to marry the freaking favorite. That's, who the fuck is, like, where are you gonna find this like, I mean, and can he provide? I mean, do you feel safe that he's gonna, like, even in your freaking house, like my father, that's why, like, rest in peace, Dad, but, I still believe he should have fought for a house. We shouldn't, like, his brother, the oldest brother, I think it's the brother, second or the second to last brother. I think that's what he was. A greedy bastard. He took that house too. He took everything. He took like 80% of the freaking inheritance, and on top of that, he took that house too, which is downtown. That's my mother's hometown. Oh shit, right here. I thought it was more farms in here. Oh no, I think I gave them all away yesterday. Yeah. Never mind. So I just got the ones from today. I feel like I want to wait until the little birds come over. But what good is a man like that? What good is a man like that? Basically, we was born in there. That was the only house that we knew, and like having to move out to another house. Thank God my father bought a property around the corner, but that shit was not even built. It was missing a lot of, like, tiles and shit in some places, doors. They didn't have door in the kitchen, which, as a matter of fact, I don't think they ever even put a door in the kitchen. It was so much stuff. It was like a pet project of both of them. My mom, she was saying what she wanted and stuff. In a way, that was a good marriage, because my mom, she found a good provider. She found a good provider, and a Taurus. So, I mean, that's usually, you cannot go wrong. I mean, they'll find a way, you know, either way. But you know, he provided. I don't know that he said that. You know, one time somebody found out our house was mortgaged out. It was gonna be collected, and you know, his mother had to intervene and pay the debt. Supposedly that was a gambling debt from my dad. Supposedly. He never defended himself. He never like. You see, that's not right. That is not right. That's like somebody like. You want somebody who like is gonna clean his name, not to leave it just like that. Now he's dead, and it's always other people talking for him, saying that you know he gambled the house and or something for whatever reason. He mortgaged the house something, and that we were supposedly about to lose the house. Supposedly. Here we go. With my, you see, that's too much now. With my obsession. This is why I know in one freaking house I have some freaking Virgo in me. Some freaking house. I don't know. I still want to get a consultation with a numerologist. You know, so I'm hoping saving some money. So I don't know. I just hate that they don't put the prices on them. So it's like you don't know how much money to bring, whatever. You know. I like shit like, you know, hey, you know, you want an hour? Shoot, $200. That's it. So you come with your $200, you know, $15, $20 tip if they're good. And anyway, let's continue reading. However, there are also some characteristics that most healthy relationships have in common. Knowing their basic principles can help keep your relationship meaningful. Oh, got rid of that. You maintain a meaningful emotional connection with each other. You each feel emotions. Like, what the fuck? It's like, it's just ridiculous. I mean, and I see that they go to the mall together and even carry the handbag and shit. It's like, but that is not, you know, especially now that we live in such volatile times, allegedly. I don't know. I mean, like, I personally don't believe the crackers are gonna do it. I personally don't believe the crackers are gonna engage again. Even as they claim that, you know, that everything was so peachy, the Civil War, whatever, it's like, I mean, you see that they try to put the damn Confederate flag everywhere. And they're delusional that they didn't lose, whatever. That, oh gosh, I'm gonna go bike. So, it's just, I mean, things are gonna go back to the natural order. They are actually going back. So it's just like, if you really want, you know, a lapdog, go right ahead. But then you don't have no right to complain. You know, that he didn't come through for you, he didn't this, he didn't that, you know. What the hell just happened? You are not afraid of respectful disagreement. Okay, that is, they put it in parentheses, respectful. So it's like, it's not important to be respectful, no matter how disrespectful we are. You know, he gotta stay like Buddha. This is always, I tell him, like, it's like, why men have to be so, you know, always like, you know, while these bitches are constantly like a chihuahua. You know, and meanwhile, we don't get accountable. We don't get held accountable when we do that to our children, right? It's like, oh, we can lose our temper. Oh, she's so stressed out. So stressed out. That's why she's snapping and like, boom. Well, my mom, she lived perpetually stressed out, beating the shit out of me every day. So it's like, so that gotta get a pass. That gotta get a pass. And like, the key in a strong, in a strong relationship, though, it's not to be fearful of conflict. You need to feel safe to express things that bother you without fear of retaliation, and be able to resolve conflict without humiliation, degradation, or insisting on being right. You see, this is what I'm talking about.
Should be played at high
I mean,
volume,
respect is
preferably
just, there should be bold letters, capital letters. They're like, well, maybe they say something. If you like, it's just cause and effect. Cause and effect. We cannot be believing that, oh, you know, he's never gonna snap. He's so good. He like, no matter what, I call him whatever in public, in the street, or in the apartment while all the neighbors are listening, that, you know, this, or, you know, that, whatever. We air all their business in public. You keep outside relationships and interests alive. Despite, that way we can have it all. We can have it all. Despite the claims of romantic fiction or movies, no one person can meet all your needs. In fact, expecting too much from your partner can put unhealthy pressure on a relationship. To stimulate and enrich your romantic relationship, it's important to sustain your own identity outside of the relationship. Preserve connections with family and friends, and maintain your hobbies and interests. Well, that's, yeah, men can do that. You can tell, like, they don't even need to say that it's written for us. They don't even need to say that. It's just like right off the bat. I mean, you get it. Like, you say, oh no, don't compromise. There's no compromise. You gotta keep doing whatever you was doing before getting married. Then what the fuck you got married for? I mean, it's like, oh, because, you know, I want to have it all. You can try. So karma is a bitch. Oh my God, I can't believe that. You keep outside relationships and interests alive. Not just keep him, you gotta keep him alive. Fuck him, you know. You communicate openly and honestly. Good communication is key for any relationship. When both people know that they want what they want from their relationship and feel comfortable expressing their needs, fears, and desires, it can increase trust and strengthen the bond between you. So basically, he gotta be like a toilet, and you gotta just sit there and dump all this shit on him, and he just gotta be like, wow. Falling in love versus staying in love. So far, they have not mentioned dating. The only time they mentioned family was that the last paragraph. I read that, you know, Your family still come first. Everything, nothing changes. Nothing changes. For most people, falling in love usually seems to just happen. It's staying in love or preserving that falling in love experience that required commitment and work. Given its reward, though, it's well worth the effort. A healthy, secure romantic relationship can serve as an ongoing source of support and happiness in your life. Though, I mean, through good times and bad, strengthening all aspects of your well-being. Thank God. By taking steps now to preserve and rekindle your falling in love experience, you can build meaningful relationships that last even for a lifetime. Even for a lifetime. So that's not the goal. Lifetime is not a goal. I mean, like, it's just like, you know, it can be like a plus. It can be like, you know. So I turn it up like that, but just like, now she couldn't hear nothing. Like, these two. Go. Because like the mother and the son is like, so shameful. They're like, they make their sons into their BFFs. Wow. I wanna show it to you. Damn, he's carrying all the bags. It's shown they're running to cross the street. Wow. Like Cinderella story, but with a guy. The guy's like this big, the bitch is like this skinny, like, oh, she's like fabulous, and the guy carrying the bags and everything. Like, what the fuck? It's like, so I say, you know, an emotional man is a ticking bomb. It's a ticking bomb because he eventually gonna lose sight of his strength. He eventually gonna keep sight of his strength, and then they see all these bitches they're fighting around, he'll wanna join. Because what? His strength is a lot more. And then a bitch is gonna cry foul. Many couples focus on their relationship only when there are specific unavoidable problems to overcome. Once the problems have been resolved, they often switch their attention back to their characters, kids, and other interests. However, romantic relationships require ongoing attention and commitment for love to flourish. As long as the health of a romantic relationship remains important to you, it's going to require your attention and effort. And identifying and fixing a small problem in your relationship can often help prevent it from growing into a much larger one down the road. The following tip can help you sort of like, I'm remembering Dr. John Henry Clark. He got actually a lecture saying, you know, that's also one of the biggest strategies from the crackers, you know, how like, you gotta marry for love. No, you gotta marry for power. You know, how can a community, how can, you know, peoples, you know, get stronger and better together? There is no such thing. You know, this is new. This is like brand new shit. It's a brand new shit. I'm like, now that we last August 13, it was a Friday, August the 13th. That was the 500 years, that marked 500 years since the fall of the great Tenochtitlan, which is like, you know, one of the biggest cities, you know, in history. It was like 10 times larger than any city in Europe, and I mean, we don't know how large the cities was in Africa, but Tenochtitlan was just amazing. With everything was according, you know, to Pachamama, not against destroying and depleting everything. They chose the location because it's like a natural, you know, place for a city. All the water that go in never go out, so the people can use it. It's like a swamp. It's like swamp. So they mastered the art of you know, building these floating cities, these floating neighborhoods. You know, they knew how to, you know, the trees and everything to float. I actually haven't finished, you know, how the main temple, Templo Mayor, how it's sustained. It's still standing. You know, I mean, like, how in a swamp? While you got the cathedral just a few steps away, and the cathedral has been sinking for centuries. We're spending billions of dollars trying to keep it afloat. So unbelievable, you know, that how you know, people was like, you fall in love looking at and listening to each other. If you continue to look and listen, oh, that's bullshit. I don't even want to read this. That's not true. You know, I will fall in love is like if he can protect me. I'm 56. I'm like just, you know, 2 days away from becoming a senior citizen. So I would look at a guy who's stable and a guy who I can provide what he needs. This is something I always seen it. This is like the few relationships I ever had where it's about, like, you know, I making his life easier and him making my life easier. You know, let's say, like, ideally, you know, like, I mean, like, you know, I'm on welfare, that he was able to take me out of welfare, which is not a requirement. It's like, at this point, all I ask, you know, just for protection, like, you know, so my neighbors, they don't get it twisted, that they see a man coming in my house on the regular and they don't fuck with me. That would be like my first goal, which is why I cling on to Marcus, you know, because I want to, like, you know, and sure, nobody have fucked with me. Like, I say, like, oh yeah, we've seen the guy who go see her. So, you know, that is like the number one. I'm not trusting in, like, you know, oh, I'm a feminist and shit, nothing's gonna happen to me because I'm a feminist. I don't do that shit. I don't trust that shit. I'm not delusional like that. But everybody else do. I mean, like, how you mean, like, feelings? No, I mean, like, damn, they got 5 tips. Learn to give and take in a relationship. That's until number 4. Keep physical intimacy alive. Touch is fundamental. Well, that's not. Physical intimacy not always have to be intimate. I mean, physical intimacy. What the word they use? Physical intimacy. come on. It's like there's so many men. Like, you know, my grandfather, I don't think he was ever like that, and he was a great provider. And you know, his wife, after he died in the early 70s, and she lived to the 90s, very comfortably doing whatever the fuck she wanted. She was crazy as fuck. That was a bitch on wheels. And she still talk shit against him, you know, like. But she got it coming because, you know, he looked for the most pale. So he paid for his mistake. That I can tell you. Because that bitch, she was... Anyway, I don't even feel like reading that shit, because I mean, like, all these feelings, and if the feeling is not there, if the feeling is not that, if the feeling is like... But what about, you know, what our people need? What about what our community need? My block. Everybody just take. And nobody think they're growing up and like say, you know, like, you know, I think I'm gonna stay in my neighborhood and I'm just gonna help better it, and I'm gonna, you know, do some leadership work and you know, try to organize, you know, my block and to see, like, you know, what we need, so we don't always have to go to the NYPD for everything. We don't have to go, like, create a council, community council, and everything got to be run by them without, you know, having to nothing to do with the building. Nothing. It's just everybody. It is just everybody. We don't talk nobody. They have 200 and I forgot how many, 200 something apartments, and you know, very few people, you know, like all the small hats, I guess they talk to each other. But anybody else is like, they just see like those apartments like a stepping stone, so they don't even give a fuck. They don't care, they don't give a fuck, they don't. And they end up dying in there, they end up staying in there, and they still with the same mentality, because like they cannot switch the mentality. Well, you know, there's families, they've been there from the beginning. I think it was open in 1953, and all the family, the sons and the grandchildren, they got apartments there, and they don't care, like, you know, hey, you know, how can we make this better? Like now they're talking about hiring a doorman, hiring an effing doorman. Like, I mean, like, and mind you, we haven't had a damn crime or anything. Oh, this is so loud. I can't believe there's no birds. There's only 2 pigeons. It's a lot. I think I'm gonna start heading home. I just got pissed, you know, that they changed the rules and they didn't tell me. You know, why would I stay in another fucking group? That place was so crowded. They don't even care about, you know, like prevention or whatever, you know. That shit was so crowded. I was like, okay, so back-to-back group, I stay, I get another Metro card. It's like now they say, oh no, you can only make one group in the afternoon, one Metro car in the afternoon, one Metro car in the evening. So why is all these people there, you know, like, they stay there to do the whole freaking day making groups. I've been complaining about that. People should be able to make only 2 groups and that's it, and get the fuck out. I guess that's like capitalism. Let me show you. Every day, cloudy as hell. Look at that. The entire summer, and people, like, you know, they hate the sun, so people are, oh, but this is good. But what are the repercussions? What is gonna be coming out of this? Oh, who cares? You know, like, I don't understand, how so many people, they hate the sun. I'm telling you, you got to see those things that are underneath the tree. They're like everybody. Everybody. I'm so glad that little bitch is like, she go there in her bike, and like, she got a bandana on, like, smoking a cigarette, like we're supposed to be like, what? She kept looking this way, I'm like, the worst part, I don't think even think that she was gay. So, it's just crazy, how lost we are, we don't have any role models, so men are our role models. And we're just pathetic. And it's just like, manhood is not something that, and that's something that it's been totally devaluated, that anybody can, we take it for granted. We take manhood for granted completely. We're like, yeah, whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner. Yeah, the stupid pasta, whole grain pasta with cheese. I didn't eat that shit. I just had the bagel today, and I had a mushroom, a couple mushrooms this morning, and that's it. And I think I'm gonna go to Aldi's. Oh gosh, it's like the freaking roaches are over there. Always there, like the lines are crazy, and nobody demand, hey, get another cashier. I'm like, I gotta be the one who's like, there's no manager. I just see that these freaking lines. And I only go there to get my mushrooms and mangoes. They got like 70-cent mangoes, and they're really good. They're really good, but they stay green. They stay green. I was like, oh, and I was like, I touched them soft, and oh god, so delicious inside. Mexican mangoes. There's so much shit they talk against us, and all we give you is good. Everything we give you is good, including myself. I mean, I want you all people to get a mind of your own, and not to be like just standing in front of a damn camera, just regurgitating the same shit everybody is. I'm like, I'm done with that. I just want to find a channel. I want to find somebody who they come to their own conclusions with whatever information they got, and that's it. Don't tell me what, I'm so sad, that YouTube, it's gone down well for a while now. I mean, now you gotta look like, I guess, like every or something, for the same day. Otherwise, the videos, they get buried, and you never find them. You never find them. That's what I try to do when I can. But right now, I'm still watching the videos from because a lot of people made videos about the great Tenochtitlan, and how what happened for such a great city to fall off, but which is just proof that there was not violent people. It was not violent. It was not, I mean, they could have look at the damn crackers. They got armies of people, and they're ready to do whatever they tell them. Just the pigs is like, they all I'm yet to see somebody to say hey, this is unfair, I quit right now. I quit. Never. It's like freaking puppets. That's what we got, puppets. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it going. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. There's not gonna be a beach day. I keep looking and there's no beach day. Maybe Friday, they say. How come it's always the same day? Friday or Saturday? That's the lesser. This is summertime. Every day is summertime. It's not even feasible, you know, like that this could be natural. And people still argue. You know, like I say, I'm 56 years old. I never seen anything like this. I've been in New York, well, in the United States. I was in Chicago since 1989. Never seen. We saw maybe 1 week cloudy. That was about it. Later.